Good evening. Today is Monday, 11th of May, 2026, and the Nifty 50 showed a quietly optimistic tone. After a choppy start, the index settled into a gentle uptrend as buyers favored pockets of strength rather than a broad rush into everything. Sector rotation was visible. Defensive and cyclical names found bids, while some high beta plays cooled off. Volume felt supportive without getting euphoric. Think of it as a steady river rather than a flash flood. Traders talked about summer demand and Q4 updates as the backdrop. Overall, the market felt constructive, with smart money nibbling where fundamentals or news gave an edge, rather than a one-size-fits-all rally. TATACONSUM was one of the day's clear outperformers, attracting attention for reasons that sound familiar but still matter: steady demand, brand strength, and margin comfort. Retailers and distributors seem to be rebuilding inventory after a cautious few months, and that flow helps consumer staples more than most sectors. Investors also referenced recent product launches and a focus on premiumization, small moves that can compound over time. Think of Tata Consumer like a reliable appliance in your kitchen. It won't shine every day, but when households decide to spend, it's often one of the first places they turn. Today's trade felt like confidence getting a little nudge. MAXHEALTH surprised some traders by moving sharply higher, a reminder that healthcare still draws money when clarity and numbers line up. The narrative today centered on improving utilization trends and steady elective procedure volumes, which reduce earnings volatility compared with the pandemic years. There's also growing interest in tie-ups between hospitals and insurers, and investors are watching cost control measures that can lift margins. Think of this as a service business finally getting its operations humming after a long stretch of patchy demand. When the engine runs smoothly, sentiment follows. Liquidity picked up and momentum traders piled in, amplifying the move. Coal India made the headlines among gainers, driven by a mix of seasonal demand and supply-side discussions. With summer peak power demand in full swing and thermal generation still central to the grid, utilities are active buyers, and that improves realizations for coal producers. Conversations about inventory restocking, better e-auction outcomes, and government focus on energy security added to the narrative. Investors also cited the company's steady cash flow profile and attractive dividend potential as reasons to rotate into the stock when energy prices or demand tick up. Today's trade felt like a cyclical bounce backed by real economy drivers rather than pure speculation. So, to sum up, today's market favored quality names in consumer staples, healthcare services, and energy-related cyclicals. Tata Consum, MaxHealth, and Coal India led the headlines for good reason. Keep watching volume, corporate updates, and macro cues like power demand and consumer trends. Those are the levers that will tell you whether today's moves have legs. Remember, markets can change direction quickly, so position sizing and a clear plan matter more than being right once. Thanks for spending these few minutes with me. Stay curious, stay calm, and trade thoughtfully. This is not financial advice.